Hi, everyone, and welcome in. We are so excited that y'all are joining us this evening for our TTRPG stream of Honey Heist. Tonight, we are going to be raising funds for Feeding America, which is an amazing organization that helps a nationwide network of food banks deliver programs at the front line of hunger. So when you are supporting us, this evening through donating by either using the QR code or putting in exclamation point donate into the chat and donating through there. You are also helping out Feeding America. We have a bunch of different incentives that Julian is actually going to talk about in a little bit. But no, for every $5 you donate, you gain a raffle entry in to win a gift card to Die Hard Dice. So, without further ado, I think I'm going to kick off character and personal introductions. Hello, everyone. My name is Jess. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. This is my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to be playing Clint Beastwood, who uses any and all pronouns. And Clint is a polar bear hacker, and he is very washed up and excited to be here tonight. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Alec to introduce himself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me on the internet as Community DM, and I will be playing Orson Blackwood. I'm a circus bear. I don't remember the last thing we did, but yeah, we're just going to keep going forward. You know what I mean? That's me.
Popcorn it to someone.
I'm going to popcorn it to Button.
Damn it. Hello. My name is Button. My pronouns are they, them. I am Blue Button on social media, and I am playing Barbara Streisand. I am retired. I am a panda. I am a thief, and I wear a top hat. I'm gonna popcorn it to Captain and Barry.
I am Caustic Phoenix, Becca Godsey on Twitter and places, pronouns she, her, hers, and I will be playing, yes, Captain Ann Barry, who's actually a honey badger, so some identity issues are going on here, but she's also the face and is very unhinged, which will come out in very fun ways. Cool. It'll be great. Joan, it is your turn.
Ha! Just kidding. I can talk. I'm Joan, also known as the Rogue Senna, and I am Sunny Ann Bear, and I'm a bear, and I am a driver, and I can sense honey, but also I am incompetent.
So it goes. Amazing. Welcome in, everybody. Everyone here is going to be playing in a game of Honey Heist. This is a wacky little system, and everything Jess said is completely true, completely accurate. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Helping the players in-game will help families in real life on the front lines of hunger. My name is Julian, or Julie CL on social media. I am going to be GMing this game. As these bears and badger are going to go about trying to pull off the honey heist of their lives. And you can go ahead and look to the, am I pointing in the right direction? I think I am, the side of us to see how you can help these players while also helping Feeding America. A small $10 gift is a reroll, which is very, very important because these players are trying to maintain their sanity among the stress of the mission. They are going to try and balance themselves between their bear instincts and their criminal instincts to not lose control and steal all the honey or revert to their feral self. So things like a $10 reroll are huge, and you don't have to wait for the rolls to happen. You can start gifting in the chat right now, as I see some folks are doing already. If you want to stack up your favorite player for success, for which they should all be your favorites because they're all wonderful. $20 gift is a +1 or -1 to any roll, which could be very important. Honey Heist uses very small numbers. It's all D6s, baby. They are trying to roll underneath their stats in order to succeed at their rolls as they are sliding back and forth on the criminal to bear scale. $30 is an automatic success, which is very huge as a gift to somebody. And of course, $100, perhaps my favorite gift here. You get to name the next NPC. If anyone gifts that $100 gift, Jess will keep me posted about it, and you will give this NPC a name, and we will find a way to sneak them in. Honey Heist is a system that just inclines itself to natural puns, as you can see with names like Captain Anberry, Clint Beastwood, Sonny and Bear, etc. So that is always a good thing to do. And for every $5 you donate, you get a raffle entry to win a gift card, which is amazing. That means if you name the next NPC, not only do you get to be a part of this game, you also get 20 entries into the raffle, which is pretty dang great. All right, gang. All right, chat. Are we about ready to honey this heist?
Yes.
Yes.
That sounds...
Let's heist this, honey.
That
Aye,
sounds... Yeah, we are making any words that we desire verbs tonight.
I like honey.
So true. And we begin. It is a dark night in the U.S. state of North Dakota. There is a pitter-patter of rain hitting the suburban streets. You don't get anywhere around here without a car. And the camera pans over to a very small, humble house. But rather than going up to the door, we see through the window in a basement. And we see on the inside of this basement a very tired-looking bear, Clint Beastwood, aka Jess. This is a normal Friday night for you. You're lounging, maybe you're playing video games, maybe you're watching movies. Jess, can you please physically describe what Clint Beastwood looks like and what they are doing living in your parents' basement?
Yeah, absolutely. So Clint is pretty washed up. About 5 years ago, he had a really good heist he participated in. He actually won this crown, and he wears it all the time because he's so proud. But then they lost a heist, and things just really started going downhill for Clint. Clint is kind of tall, a little lanky, polar bear, and loves playing video games in his mom's basement. So right now I am just click-clacking away playing Apex. And if mom tries to knock on my door, I'm gonna tell her to get out.
Absolutely. And Clint, indeed, you do hear a little knock. Clint, the pizza rolls are ready. Do you want me to bring them down, or should I? Or are you having your gamer time?
Yeah, so mom, I said that I didn't want anything. Please leave me alone.
Okay, I'll just leave the pizza rolls outside of the door so you can grab them when you're all done. When you've saved that level.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. My mom I said just leave me alone.
And as you scream at your friends through your headset, you hear another knock, but not at the door, but at the window, the little basement window to the outside. You hear a little rap, rap, rap on the glass.
I think I close my eyes, they get real beady, and I don't answer.
Once again, you hear a rap, rap, rap.
God, what do you want? Leave me alone!
Again, knock, knock, knock on your window. This time more hurried. Knock, 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 knock.
I get up and I very hurriedly open up the window.
Clint, you see something incredibly unexpected as soon as you open this window, because standing on the grass outside of your little basement window, you see something pretty rare to this area of North Dakota that you're in. A seagull. A seagull. Standing on the grass looking directly at you. They have a little captain's hat on, big enough to fit their tiny seagull head, and more importantly, a 2 large mail carrier bag around their chest. And the seagull, as all animals do, unknowns to humans, says to you, Clint Beastwood, do I have the right place?
I nod, eyes beady again.
Take the envelope from my pouch and say nothing.
I take it from the pouch and I say nothing.
Godspeed, Clint Beastwood. The seagull flies off into the rain. And Clint Beastwood, there is a letter in your hand. You open it, and though the audience does not see exactly what the letter says, we cut to black. Fast forward a few months, Clint Beastwood, you are now traveling all over the country to recruit your team back because a very big score was promised. And I'm going to do what we love to do in TTRPGs and do a little roll to see who you are going to pick up first. Clint Beastwood, you are driving in the car, maybe you have sunglasses on, you are wearing your crown, and those silly humans are unable to recognize bears as long as you wear your hat. So you're driving, a suburban family is driving down the same road as you are, and they shout to you, "Hey, that's a pretty cool truck you have there."
Yeah, I know, thanks.
All right, bye. And they speed off. So Clint Beastwood, it looks like the roads of the Midwestern U.S. are taking you first to the great state of California, specifically to the Burbank, LA area. So you are driving. Suddenly things are very warm. It's very hot for a polar bear. But this is exactly where your mysterious contact in the letter seemed to infer that you might be able to pick up Sunny and Bear. And as you pull up your car through the streets of Burbank, California, Sunny and Bear, can you please describe what Clint Beastwood sees?
Clint Beastwood sees Sunny Ann Bear. She is actually not wearing her hat. She is just walking around, smiling and posing with small children and slightly off-license characters from films and television, and making a few dollars a pop. But she's having fun. And yep, she's a sun bear, in case I didn't mention that. And every once in a while, when she sticks out her tongue in a photo, you can see that it's about 10 feet long.
Incredible. Sun bears, truly the
That's
bears
real.
Yes, it is. They were made slightly different from all other bears. They have kind of humanoid proportions and very long tongues. And as Sunny and Bear, you are posing with these families. A woman holding a mysterious green juice smoothie runs up and she's like, "Kyle, get a picture of me with this bear. It looks so real. Put it on my story." And a bunch of people continue snapping pictures with you, but this woman runs off without giving you a tip. Ah! And Clint Beastwood, this is around the time that your car pulls up to your former driver of the crew.
Right, Sunny Ann, what's up?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh,
That
it's
person
going.
didn't give me any money.
You wanna hack into their phone and, I don't know, mess stuff
You can
up?
do that? Yeah, let's do it.
I put up a finger and I just, like, get to work, and approximately 10 minutes later, their phone just stops working.
Yep, hey, hold on a second, Jess. This seems like a perfect chance for a hacking check, doesn't it?
Yes.
So you're gonna roll a d6 and you want to get under, and if you want to help Jess mess up this influencer's phone, of course, feel free to look at the donation incentives.
Because I am the hacker, do I get to do it
You
twice?
get to roll 2 d6s and take the lower.
Well, I rolled 2 5s, so that's super sexy of me.
Okay, so Clint Beastwood, as you're like, "I got this," you pull out your little laptop, you type in a few codes, and a firewall comes up. It looks like maybe technology and microtechnology have advanced a bit in these years that you've been out of the game.
Sis.
What does that mean?
Yeah, so, maybe we just, like, I don't know, go and pick up the gang. And I unfurl my letter and just hand it right over to Anne.
Amazing. Sunny and Bear.
I hold it upside down, and I am not reading it.
Sunny and Bear, what you read on this letter is
Sounds
Until you-
legit.
You don't even try to turn it right side up. You get in the car. Amazing. Incredible. Da-da-da. We screen wipe as we cut to the next location with person number 1 recruited. We pop on over to it's the same car, but it is now on the back of a boat as you are now traveling across the sea to get to an uncharted island, let's say in Lake Michigan, to find Captain Ann Barry. Sunny and Bear, perhaps you're behind the wheel of the car driving, even though you're on a boat anyway, and it's making no difference. Yes, repping Michigan. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Captain Ann Barry, as the crew pulls up in their car parked on top of a boat, what is Captain Ann Barry doing in this very moment?
You see a moment of panic as this badger head pokes her head out of the hole. And this island is still rather small. Think like an island size, at most maybe 15 by 15 feet in terms of square foot. And there's only 2 trees on it. The rest is the sandy ground filled with holes. And she pops her head out of one, and not quite making out who it is, she scurries to the front, kicking up sand, and stands there, shoulders broad, claws kind of hanging out. Who is there? Who's come for my treasure?
Annie, it's us! Annie!
And for a moment, she gets this annoyed look and digs back into her hole.
It's us! Annie, come here!
I know that you're not trying to ignore us.
You
Get it, loser. We're going heisting.
The nose is right there, and you see a couple of seagulls that drop down. Tabitha, tell them I'm not here.
Annie, I'll give you $1.
Yeah, Tabitha can come too.
And you see a couple, these birds, if you see them when they walk, on the back of their foot, they actually have names written on the bottom of their feet. There's Tabitha and Hannah and Luke and Zeke and Harvey. They're all just walking through on this sand. That's how Captain Ann Barry keeps track of her crew.
Incredible. And one of the seagulls flies away from Captain Ann Barry, lands in the window of the car, goes, yeah. So as we've established, seagulls do speak in this world. We're just choosing not to talk to her because she's a little bit weird. Yeah. Just act normal, act cool. She won't leave us alone.
I post up on something and pretend to act normal.
So do you show Captain Ann Barry the letter?
I think I actually share it with the seagulls. I want to get the seagulls buy-in, you know?
Of course. So you're telling me, this very gruff seagull says to you, sometimes voices just come out and that's the way they are. So you're telling me that this is the score of a lifetime?
Yeah.
That it could reverse all the misfortune that your team has had over the years?
You see me do a big huff, oh, okay, we're gonna bring that up again. And I nod with
that's
shame.
That's just what the letter says.
Anyway, it sounded like fun to me.
The seagull flies over to you, Captain Ann Barry, looks you deep into the eyes, and goes, yeah.
Captain Ann Barry, for a moment, opens her eyes wide and gets so close, that their eyeballs are almost touching. I'm imagining Hannah does not flinch in this moment, though, because she's used to it. Perfect. Is it worth it? Yeah. I'm in! And she immediately runs to jump onto the boat, which is on the car on the boat. Yes. There's a honey badger on the car on the boat in the water.
Captain Ann Barry, you leave behind the uncharted island that you've done so many wonderful things with. The seagulls, as the boat pulls away, the seagulls go to each other. Oh my god, thank god she's gone. Screen wipe! And we cut next to the second to last member of our crew, Barbara Streisand. We cut to the beautiful land of Paris in France. Barbara Streisand, where are you in this moment?
Barbara Streisand has gone to the Louvre to relive glory days. That's a fake, I stole it. The great Buzz Burgle of 1967. Yes, nobody knew.
And
Those
Barbara,
were the days.
As it seems like you are talking to yourself, just recounting these adventures, The full shot of the thing reveals Captain Anberry standing right next to you, unnoticed by you.
What to take next?
And you just
That
hear
lady.
Captain Anberry start, like, you can hear the breathing first. She's a mouth breather.
Oh, darling. I would know that frightening sound anywhere. They turn around.
And the whole
I
crew's
remember
there.
watching you climb a Corinthian palisade. My darling, how are you?
And like in a very wannabe bear-like hug, since she's not a bear, she grabs you at your hips and lifts you up over her shoulder, which is kind of impressive because I'm pretty sure I'm one of the smallest ones in this group.
You are literally a badger, yes.
I'm literally like, I'm strong though. Turns out, pure muscle. Like I would sink to the ocean. I do not swim.
God, you've always... Hello, Captain. Oh, you've always been my favorite. What are you doing? I'm sorry. Are you running with Barbara?
Yes, you see, like Barbara, like you're doing all the nice pleasantries, but I'm running out of the building with "I've got the booty," and she's running with you as your butt is literally right here over my shoulder.
100%. And I think there's this moment as they are folded over a honey badger where she's like, "It's baby's first burgle. I'm very impressed."
And as you are running unrecognized as bears and badger by the humans, a security guard looks at the two of you and goes, "Huh, must be a honeymoon," as you all run past.
Indeed. Toodaloo.
And
Are we going shopping?
Pauses because she forgot what she was doing. She only had the one-track mind. You just see like this dumb shock on her face as she has no words as to what to say next, but is still gripping you, and you kind of realize like as she becomes more uncertain, the death grip around your legs becomes a little tighter.
All right. I do need those. My dear, the last I heard from you, you were digging holes on an island in the middle of Lake Michigan, and you could only get there via barge.
They talk, but not to me. I know they talk. I know. Zeke talks.
You want me to herd Zeke?
Oh, there's a baber! And she looks around for Clint
Oh.
Beastwood.
Like, kind of like, come out from behind a corner. I'm trying to work with this honey badger, but it's a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos.
Darling, chaos is a ladder.
You know, I just like always like working with you. Barbara, you're just great.
Likewise, Clint. Now, what's the score?
And I unfurl the letter, and I hold it for her to read.
Barbara, you lean into the letter, perhaps a smirk creeps onto your face, and we wipe to our final crew member. We wipe directly. We are back in California. Funny the order that this has turned out to go.
You
in.
hate to see it.
But that's okay, because this is where your score is going to be. Spoilers. In a beautiful part of Southern California, the sun is shining. There is the classic little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo as we see the outside of a circus. And you are all in the audience watching Orson Blackwood do his big finale act. Orson, paint a picture for us, please.
Orson is on his back, this large, very portly, very thick and cuddly black bear. He is on his back wearing a tank top and a faux mom heart tattoo on his shoulder as he is rolling 3 barrels with his feet. And the last bit is him pushing up and then catching them all. And then a big old bear grin just outwards to the crowd.
And the crowd, sure enough, goes, "Whoa! Oh my God, that's amazing! I couldn't even lift one barrel!" You know, like just the incredibly foolish reactions of humans whenever they see something happen.
Idiots.
And Orson, as you go off stage, maybe you towel off the back of your neck.
Oh, yeah.
The ringmaster goes, "Great show, Orson, as always."
Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity to put on a show, Ringmaster. Thank you kindly.
Absolutely. You know, if you were able to keep up something like this, maybe the circus might have a new owner one of these days.
I'm still finding myself, sir. Last little bit's been a blur, and I don't want to take on a responsibility like that if I'm not sure I can hack it. You know what I mean?
And on the word hack, Clint Beastwood suddenly appears in frame.
Yes, it's as if you summoned me. Yeah, so like Orson, did you say hack?
Clint. Not Clint. I did.
My-
Not in the particular instance you're thinking of, I think, but it's good to see you.
Yeah, my buddy, my man. Let's.
My
Do you wanna be on an uphill? You wanna do that? Get in the van.
Oh,
Come on.
okay. I don't remember last time, so be gentle with me, but I'll do what I can.
I give him a wink and close the door on him.
Hi, everybody.
You find yourself next to Captain Ann Barry, and she's stolen some child's popcorn and just throws it to the ground. That was awesome!
Thank you so much. It was very fun to do.
That strange person took my popcorn.
And I'll do it again! And like you see her like face breathe into the mirror. Or not the mirror, the window that separates them as we're in the car.
Orson slowly just puts on his cowboy hat.
From outside of the car, Barbara comes around. I was waiting in your dressing room to do a very dramatic turnaround in your seat where you wouldn't be expecting me, but you never got there.
Oh.
They just poutily sit.
Barbara,
Beside
come
him.
here. He just hugs Barbara.
Hello, darling.
Hello, how are you?
I'm feeling a little less cool.
Oh, you're plenty cool, sweetheart.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm warm.
Is Sunny Ann driving us, or am I driving us?
Are you driving, Sunny Ann?
I'm always driving.
Well, there you go.
That's my job.
And would you look at that? The team is together. And with one more unfurling of the letter, we do our last wipe of the introduction. We see 4 bears and a badger standing together on a beach in SoCal. It is nighttime. Things are inconspicuous. A seagull walks by. Yeah, yeah. Looks like you've all assembled. And the seagull turns around to face all of you, puts on a hat. A stray swimmer goes, "Hey guys!" Not recognizing the seagull as a human before swimming back into the water. The seagull says to all of you, "Listen, we gulls have a penchant for taking things. Children's ice cream, shiny coins, the hope of all who enter our beach. However, we found a heist that's just too big for us little birds to score. And we indeed realized that perhaps we needed the help of some bears."
A bear.
That's very big of you.
That's right. We seagulls are known for being very big-hearted. We
Yeah.
understand empathy very well. We are more evil because we choose to ignore our consciences.
Oh, shit.
Now, don't worry. You've made no enemy of the seagulls.
Okay.
Very soon, as you all read in my letter, HoneyCon is starting. A powerful billionaire, a rodent in disguise as a human, as we all can by wearing a hat, by the name of E.L. Muskrat, a tech billionaire. The very well-known tech billionaire E.L. Muskrat has made a very big enemy of us birds recently.
Hmm.
And
That's
he-
really good.
And he's trying to do something with honey that no bird nor bear has ever thought possible. He's trying to make a new form of currency with it. He has secretly seized 90% of the world's supply of honey, and he is keeping it at HoneyCon to start selling, to start a new empire. Now, this could upset the very delicate balance of the animal kingdom in exchange for some humans perhaps getting scammed out of some money. So, bears, can we have your assistance in returning this honey to the animals?
Quickly, Captain Anberry hops to the front. I've got my crew, we're doing it! Just choosing to voice for everyone.
Oh, is that your leader?
Yes.
Yeah.
Stand with my arms crossed and just nod.
Everyone hold up your grog! And out of nowhere, don't ask me where, but she brings out a tankard that's massive in size and holds it up. Even though it's empty, it's just the act of it that matters.
And sure enough, you're not sure how it happened, but Anne Barry has slipped a little mug into all of your hands. Wait, how did you all do that?
Bear magic.
And you all cheers. Click! And it's time for the plan. Bears, here's the deal. HoneyCon takes place in one of the largest convention centers in SoCal. Not only do they have members of the Black Blue Mercenaries guarding the place, hired by E.O. Muskrat, they also have, per the rules of Honey Heist, a CCTV network, meaning that it's going to be very hard to get past the security cameras, and also poison gas. So these are just some of the obstacles you will have to get past in order to get the honey to the people. If you are able to locate the honey and secure it, we birds might be able to help you transport it out. So Bears, what is your plan? This is a 10-floor convention center. We do not know where the honey is within it, so you will have to locate the honey, avoid the CCTV system, the poison gas, and the armed guards of the Black Blue Mercenaries, as well as the many humans milling about. It's a tough job. What are you all gonna do? And we cut to our planning phase. Bears, go ahead and make your plan.
I say we storm it and we take over the whole thing. And again, she pulls out this very toy-like sword that clearly could not hurt anyone, and that maybe she did get from Spirit Halloween. It's a newer version, though.
Bless.
You know, they're getting better each year. So, but she pulls that out and wields it around, getting to anyone's eye height.
I think, what she said.
Okay. Do we know where these poison vats are? Maybe I can pull a trick like I did at the circus when y'all picked me up. Just grab them, maybe get them out of the vicinity so they're not really a hazard for us.
The birds didn't have that information. That seems like something you might have to gather.
You're an old sea dog. I see you've been thinking about this.
I've been thinking about a lot of things in my time away.
Hmm.
This is it.
When
I'm ready
Captain
to get back.
Anne Barry looks into your eyes, what does the soul of your eyes give away?
There is a grim determination that has not been there since Orson entered the car. There was doubt, fear almost, but now it's resolve. It's confidence.
She stares unblinkingly in your eyes, and you realize maybe the lights have gone off upstairs. She's
Captain,
just there.
are you good? Are you good, Captain?
Yeah. She just freezes again.
Okay.
Clearly, not quite. Those two brain cells in there are
Yeah.
not quite connecting. At
They're not
this
really
point.
rubbing together.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, Clint, you're good with the tech stuff. Maybe you can hack those CCTV cameras and find where those vats are, and I can grab them.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a really good idea. I don't know if you guys remember Honey Heist or HoneyCon 2016, but the plan that we had then, I really think is kind of similar to this. And I kind of just ramble on for a while, just spewing words, and then eventually I end at, so yeah, like you said, like if I could just like hack into it and find out where these are, I think that will definitely work.
Can you also check to see if they serve mead?
I'm gonna put that one on the back burner, but I can do that too.
Amazing. And I also, just for a little bit of fun and to add a little complexity to the plan, I'm going to roll 2d6s, and if I roll high, you're going to get something super useful. If I roll a 1, you're going to get something super not useful. Let's see what happens. That's a 3, so you're going to get something moderately useful. In addition to the car that you all still have, if it's useful for Sunny and Bear, with a 3, let's say you all get walkie-talkies so that you are able to communicate with one another no matter where you are. And I'll roll again. That's a 5. You get a grenade.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Captain
you-
Ann Barry,
Yes.
my darling, do you have a snorkel?
Oh, I'm a landlubber. Absolutely through and through. No.
Damn.
I could
I think if
go to the
anyone was to have
store
a
and like
snorkel,
pick
it's
one
probably
up.
Sunny and Bear.
Sunny Ann Bad, do you have a snorkel?
Let me check.
Sure, you have a snorkel.
Okay. I was gonna do a flashback to
Oh, yes! Let's have a flashback to how you acquired this snorkel, Sunny and Bear.
Yes.
to the time that I was performing on Rodeo Drive, and there was a little kid who had just gotten back from the beach, and they were taking pictures. And once again, the mom tried to stiff me as she walked away, so I snatched the snorkel off the kid's head, and they started crying. And then I roared at them, and they ran away.
Bob, that person in a bear costume took my snorkel.
And then we immediately cut back to reality and Sunny and Bear holding a snorkel.
I have a snorkel.
Sunny and Bear, you are brilliant and may I borrow it for this heist?
Thank you, and yes.
Thank you.
Okay. One snorkel acquired as well. So Sunny and Bear, that was a flashback, so move a point into criminal.
Ooh.
If anyone wants to have one more flashback to acquire a reasonably useful item, feel free. Otherwise, we'll cut to the morning of HoneyCon.
Where did I put my character sheet?
Poison gas
we have
mask would be
phones?
so helpful.
We have walkie-talkies now.
We have walkie-talkies.
Yes.
Also, you can pick one more item. Poison gas mask does sound reasonable for one of you.
I will flashback to the time I was cosplaying as a witch doctor, and I had a high grade witch doctor gas mask on. All of my Apex buddies thought I was just top notch. I won the cosplay contest that year. It was 2015. I still talk about it often.
Amazing. So Clint Beastwood, you take out your the mask that you use for this costume, which is a fully functional gas mask. As you do, several anime posters roll out of your bag as well that you got from that same con. And it looks like we have a heist. Da-da-da-da-da-da! We cut to the morning of HoneyCon. Suddenly the SoCal beach is once again swarming with humans, doing normal human things like walking around, Bob, where's my phone? Take a picture of me with this! As they're all running around like chickens with their heads cut off, as humans do. And the day is yours. You all stand about 30 feet from the entrance. There is one armed guard wearing sunglasses, has a big symbol of a mouse on his jacket, because it seems like he's working for the Muskrat. And he's like checking badges at the door. Yeah, you're through. You're through. Go ahead. Bathrooms are on the 2nd floor. What do you all do?
I pull out the walkie-talkie. My darlings, the key to getting into the building unnoticed is badges. We need to collect badges from unsuspecting humans.
Badgers?
Badges over.
I'm gonna pick up and Barry and throw her at the entrance.
I did it. Oh no.
As I'm plummeting like through the air to this, which is terrifying, it triggers a sensation remembering the last time she was cannonballed through the air, and it triggers a very fearful situation. Goodness, not like that. A situation in which she just has to pee her pants, and so she's screaming, "I gotta go to the bathroom!" as she's flying through the air from Sunny and Bear's toss.
Amazing. One of the human moms goes, "Hey, they're throwing their child. I should throw my child too." And then a bunch of humans start throwing their kids up into the air and catching them.
While these parents are throwing kids, Orson is just gonna, "I got you, Bear." He just starts rolling over with his circus roll, and just as he's going past like 3 families, he's just yoink, 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 trying to grab what he needs.
That sounds like a criminal roll to me, Orson.
Oh, it does. That's just 1d6, correct?
That's right, and you want to roll under your criminal score.
I got a 1.
Oh my god, you do not even need the help in this case. Orson, you are indeed able to swipe con badges for everybody. It's not even close. The humans are so busy. Kyle, I'm throwing you up in the air like a ball.
Godspeed, cow. Rolls out. He'll get to each and every one and be like, "You okay, Captain?" Put it around their neck. Barbara, Clint, Sunny Ann, there you are.
Thank you.
Put one around his neck.
Incredible.
Thank you.
I'm a professional.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Now you have your badges. Do you approach?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, straight through the front. The 5 of you walk up very inconspicuously. The armed guard holds a hand out. Let me see your badges, please.
Of course.
Very nice. Excellent workout routine there, chap, as well. What's your secret?
A lot of protein and a good night's sleep.
Really, protein, is that whey or creatine?
Yeah.
Oh, very well. And you all enter the con floor. HoneyCon is about what you'd expect. You see a lot of humans walking around. Many of them are very fervently on their phones in Muskrat brand phone cases. It seems like they're all kind of like playing stocks with what is soon to be their honey stock once he unveils this currency. There are a few men and women hired to be like the sexy bees walking around HoneyCon as well. Mostly bee costumes.
Barbie. Do you think Winnie's gonna be here? Do you think Winnie is gonna be here?
Is this a question for Barbara?
Yes.
Do I think that Winnie will be here? No, because I think
Yeah.
Winnie is pure and good, and this place is
Oh.
evil.
Oh.
And right as you say that,
Oh.
a Winnie the Pooh mascot costume is walking around. As you all remember, that Muskrat did buy the rights for this character.
I'm
Pantsed or
horrified.
non-pantsed?
His
That's
shirt is
a-
now tucked into a pair of slacks.
You
Oh, no.
monster.
Winnie, what happened to you?
Woohoo! I don't know what Winnie the Pooh sounds like. It's not that.
Why bother?
That's it. Oh, bother to invest in some Musk currency, B-coin. He's
Would
walking
you-
around.
I like that he's like an old lady now.
Would you like to buy a bee coin?
Are we seeing where the poor underpaid individuals in sexy bee costumes are coming to and from?
Very good question. It seems like they have a break room in the back that they are using to get in and out of the con floor. You might also notice that at pretty much every stairway up and down, there is an armed guard. It seems like Muskrat's taking security very seriously in here. Also, Clint, you 100% spot the cameras all over the con floor. Your hacker eye is trained. They are mostly in high locations that are very difficult to get to, so it's very hard to block them physically.
So you're saying if I had like a slingshot and like some like honey that's almost going not so hot, it's like old honey, like it's starting to like sugarize itself. You're saying if I have some of that and try to like slingshot it into the camera, that's not gonna work?
It does not seem so, especially because that would be very inconspicuous.
Okay. That's good to know.
I also see that Becca has vanished. If we need to go on break, we totally can.
Yeah.
Oh no, my camera must have freaked out. I'm still here.
Oh, no.
I'm still here.
Okay, you're still here. Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So while Becca is getting that sorted, that is the situation. It seems like it's going to be very physically hard to block them. On top of the fact that there are armed guards, at least one per stairwell patrolling the floor. If anyone wants to go ahead and I know we. I realize that the one roll that our party is missing is the brains, but I would allow one of you to make a roll for the brains to see useful things you could possibly do.
Yes.
Captain.
Yes. I am the face. I take this responsibility.
Don't
so
let me
not
take
well.
it.
As one of your pupils is floating off in a different direction, and Harry.
I take in the whole space
All right,
as I assess.
this is a great time to give Becca some additional help. By the way, so go ahead and roll under your
We all
criminal
know
score.
I need it. You just see in that moment when my cam turned off, it's because Captain Anberry had burrowed a little bit into the ground underneath one of the rugs and was peeking out so that way she feels a little more incognito as she looks around.
A face who loves hiding in little holes. I
Yes.
love it. Amazing. Go ahead and make your roll.
A 1!
A 1!
Yay!
I see all the things, mainly because my eyes are able to go in different directions like a chameleon.
Absolutely. Captain Anberry, you enter in what the bear circles call herbivore mode, in that you are able to get your pupils to float in opposite directions, and you see everything. Most notably, it looks like what you can gather is that the con floor here, first level, this is the plebeians. These are the people, these are like the new suckers who are going to get bought into Bitcoin, basically. These are not the old investors. This is the most populated floor. This can't be where the score is. It has to be closer to the top floors. And with that observation, you are able to put together there must be at least one central camera room, given that this is a 10-floor building. And you do also spot that one of the black-blue mercenaries off to the left looks like he might be asleep behind his sunglasses as he's leaning against a door. And you might have a way up.
Everybody come
I'm
over
getting,
here.
I'm getting real close.
Yes, Captain.
And you all have to bend down real low or squat to get to my level.
Orson sits in crisscross applesauce.
I follow suit.
Actually, to get height, Orson Blackwood, could I crawl onto your shoulder? Okay, cool.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
So now I have the height.
The captain does
was
what the
looking-
captain wants.
Yes, yes.
So, we have to get to the crow's nest because the crow's nest is where they're probably hiding all the treasure. We got to get the loot, but we've got to find the captain of this ship. And I'm pretty sure there's got to be a main room. And that guy over there.
And she gives him a weird little swirly eye look over at the sleeping guard.
Could be our ticket in. I could rip his throat out, but I want to make sure we've got other ideas and I'm not just taking over. It's not really good teamwork.
That's very. Thank you, Captain.
We could sneak past him.
We could.
So, what if we took the credentials? That would make hacking into stuff a lot easier, y'all.
Well, then that way you can tell me where the rats of poison are, and then I can go grab those and put them in a safe location where they will not bother nobody.
And I want his sunglasses.
I can do that.
In one quick motion, I grab the sunglasses, put them onto Captain's face, and then grab the gas mask out of my backpack and put that into Orson's hands.
Is this the cosplay winning mask?
And you see me tear up a little bit. I can't even answer. I'm just so moved that someone remembers this.
Then I will use this honorably. He puts it in his pocket.
Tear. One giant tear comes down my cheeks.
We got this.
Da-da-da-da-da-da! Your plan advances into action. Captain Anberry wearing sunglasses, Orson Blackwood wearing this mask. The guard is... We're trying to swipe his credentials?
Yes, and as the thief, I would like to do it.
Yes.
Absolutely. So roll 2d6s and take the lower.
Please be nice to me. Okay, they were nice. The low one is a 2.
Wow, y'all are doing extremely well. Of
Yes.
course,
The
this
other
is
one was
just
a
the
6.
first act of the movie.
Ooh.
So not only are you able to sneak past the guard without the other guard in the area noticing, you are able to very discreetly, Barbara, take his wallet out of his trousers, take what you need, and then put it back without him noticing.
Oh,
Here you go, Captain.
And she puts them on and starts strutting around, pulling her sword out occasionally, like shaking it around and wielding it. I don't know if I hit anyone. I don't really care if I do.
Sure. Let's say that you smack one of the sexy bees on the ass, and he turns around and says, "Hey, watch it," before he continues walking away.
Do finger guns in response. Very awkward. I don't know how else to respond to that.
Amazing.
Maybe that's more of me than the honey badger.
deeply relatable.
Wait, so you accidentally hit someone on the butt and you give them a finger?
Sorry.
Amazing. Fascinating window into Peck's life. So you all you have gained access to the stairwell. This is a very important stairwell too, as it seems like this stairwell has access to floors 1 through 5. Just looking up, it doesn't look like it goes all the way to the top. That being said, it's very possible that one of these other floors might have the room with all the security cameras, and might have some other goodies waiting for you. So you have floors 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think maybe now is a good time for a flashback to establish what was on all of the other floors. You all flashback, you are looking at the information the seagulls have laid out to you. And it looks like floor 2 of the convention, floor 2 has some very good stuff. Floor 2 is where most of the mercenaries are hanging out. That might also mean that some of the most valuable stuff is in there. It seems like that is going to be the most likely one where everything is going to be. And it looks like the rest of the floors are mostly going to be empty conference rooms at this time.
May I invoke a flashback then?
Absolutely.
To this day, but earlier, before we got to the stairwell.
Mm-hmm.
They will look around this space, and I think as Barbara sees that it's just mercenaries afloat there, she'll look around and think, now what is a mercenary's weakness? And she'll look over at the back entrance where the sexy bees are coming in and out of, and she goes, ah, yes. And I would like to go steal
a sexy
bee
bee costume?
Yeah.
Incredible. While you go do that, welcome in, Raiders. We are raising money for Feeding America today in this Honey Heist game. These brilliant players, these brilliant bears, and one badger have broken into HoneyCon in SoCal for a very big marketing convention run by the tech billionaire E.L. Muskrat, who is trying to hoard all of the world's honey. So, Barbara, you are going to go ahead and sneak back down past the still sleeping mercenary to steal a sexy bee costume. Are you trying to sneak into their room?
Yep.
All right, that sounds like a thief roll to me.
Thievery.
You do have a +or-1 button, just as
Yes,
a
you
reminder.
do.
I do?
I gave you one.
Wow, thank you.
Mhm.
And this is a criminal roll?
This is a criminal roll.
I rolled a 3, so I'm not going to use the plus yet, because my criminal is currently at 4.
Okay, so you are able to do it. The plan does go off without a hitch, so go ahead and move another point into criminal.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're starting to get a little close to 6
I'm at
there.
5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you better get your hands on some honey stat. And sure enough, as you walk into the room, you do see this is a place where it's connected to a few different changing rooms for the many sexy bees, and luckily enough, there is a honey fountain in there as Muskrat is flaunting his wealth, so you are able to get some honey if you so desire.
God bless his stupidity. And they go and drink. They'll have some honey, so it goes back to 4. I understand.
Yes.
Okay.
And for the mental image is Barbara Streisand. Do you like grab a materializing wine glass and fill it with honey, or do you like truly scarf it down?
It's a champagne flute.
Of course. You take it, and with a roll like that, it is easy enough to grab. One of these sexy bees walks out in their normal clothing and goes, "Wow, what a wonderful day so far. I'm going to go on my lunch break and just leave my room unlocked, because who cares?" And then they walk away.
Wonderful. They'll grab this bee as this person is leaving, and they'll say, "Have any of the mercenaries been paying extra attention to you? I know that they can be so obnoxious."
Oh my goodness, absolutely. Luckily, we do have a very strict policy on keeping them away from harassing us or anything like that. So they have to maintain a distance from us, but yes, they are. I believe from behind their sunglasses, I believe they are lookers.
Duly noted. Thank you.
I haven't seen you around these parts before. Where are you from? Are you with the agency?
I am. I come from the French Riviera, darling. Thank you very much. And they walk out.
The French Riviera. Okay, bye. As you walk out, do you put the bee costume on?
Yes.
So walking out, you see a sorry, remind me what type of bear you were, Button?
They're a panda bear.
You're a panda bear wearing a bee costume, where on a human there would be like a bit of an underwear cut. You have like a little bee's bottom swinging behind you as you walk out, and nobody pays you any mind.
Atop my top hat is the little like antennae that bounce back and forth.
Absolutely. Very sexily walking around with it. A bunch of humans like stop and stare. One of them like starts staring. They drop their phone as you walk by. Truly the belle of the ball.
I take it.
You take their phone.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow, that sexy bee took my phone. As you walk away. And you return to the party with your sexy bee outfit on.
Orson gets the vapors.
Orson, darling, you're staring.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm
No,
looking.
by all means.
Okay.
So I've
Sunny
been told
Ann
on...
just fans Orson a little bit.
With what, Sunny Ann?
A Kino paper.
Yeah, just a pamphlet.
Yeah. I just pulled it off the table.
Incredible. All right, so we'll carry on a little bit. We'll probably take our break in about 15-20 minutes. But for now, Button, what do you do?
Erebra has it on good authority that the mercenaries are not allowed to come into contact with the bees. So they relay this to everyone and say, "So I believe I should lead the way to the second floor, where they're very likely keeping the honey and they cannot touch me or they will get in trouble with Mr. Muskrat."
Good to know. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Brilliant. And I'm going to use my sword and I'm going to pat you, but on your back, not your butt. I'm purposely aiming higher, realizing that wasn't an inappropriate behavior before. I'm
I
learning.
give you a little leg up so that you can reach.
Yes. I'm
You're an
trying to
exception,
become a
Anne.
better
You're fine.
badger, okay?
Oh,
The better badger clubs.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. What? Not only are we raising money for charity, we're teaching you to be a better badger. Hashtag be a better badger, everybody.
You better be a better badger better.
Hashtag B3, everybody.
That's right, B3. B3. You have the outfit on. Barbara Streisand, you open the door. Second floor, like many of the other floors in this building, is full of conference rooms. However, the big difference is that the lounge set up in the middle, there's a bunch of different couches with a bunch of like ferns and other plants to decorate the place with a bit of a minimalist appeal. You do see about 10 mercenaries lounging. Most of them are gathered around the water cooler. One of them goes, "How does this thing work?" Because humans are stupid. And one of them turns to you, raises her sunglasses and goes, "Hey, what do you think you're doing in here? All the sexy bees are supposed to stay downstairs."
why are you looking at me? And they'll like motion everyone to run past as they confront this individual.
Hey, wait a second. Oh, she has a
Don't-
point. Look
no,
away,
look at
everyone.
me.
Look away.
Yes, exactly. There we go. Respect. Just they wait for everyone to pass by.
So the mercenaries that were paying attention look away from all of you as you run past. The 5 that are gathered around the water cooler, one of them shouts, "Hey, I got it working," as you all run past.
Congratulations. They close the door and they follow.
And Clint, your eyes light up because there's an open door and one mercenary sitting watching security cameras of the entire place. Just one mercenary in the room. It looks like you can make it in there. What do you do?
I quietly call over for Captain. Yeah, so Captain, could you come over here for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And on all fours, Captain Anberry scurries over like a little monster. And her head pops up close to the table near you. Yes, she can barely see over.
So like, what are your thoughts on not like killing this person, but like knocking them out so I can have the control room to myself?
Yes! And then we loot his pockets for all that he has!
Totally. I'm gonna let you handle this.
Oh gosh, oh no. I mean, I'm Carnage. Carnage is not necessarily knock people out sort of behavior.
I will allow it.
Okay.
So
Can I flashback to give them help?
sure. How is your flashback going to provide Captain Anberry in this moment?
There was a time where Orson and the captain did a bit of sparring. Orson would teach Captain. He understood that they were heading to an island that may need self-defense skills, so he taught the captain a little bit of bare knuckle boxing.
Perfect.
Bare knuckle.
Bare
Amazing. So we cut to a flashback, probably of Captain Anberry, like doing a lot of shadow boxing around Orson Blackwood.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
Orson Blackwood, maybe you just like kind of like swing a block a little too hard and knock Captain Anberry. Like,
Oh shit.
Sunny Ann is waving a little pennant in the stands. She's the only one there.
Absolutely. Incredible. We cut back to reality. Captain Anberry, you're light on your feet. You're ready to float like a butterfly, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yes.
So go ahead and make a carnage roll to knock this person out.
Awesome. If I may, I'm excited to play with this when it's time. 4. No, my Carnage isn't high enough.
Even rolling 2 and taking the lower,
Oh no. You're right.
because this is your criminal skill.
It's also a 4.
And you don't have any donations from chat to help you
No,
out?
I had a reroll.
Hey,
That's
chat.
Chat gave
Captain
me a
Anberry some
reroll.
rerolls.
You're saving me. Thank you.
Don't you want to see a badger maul this heartless mercenary?
Here we go.
No.
I rolled a 6.
All right, Captain Anberry, it seems like everything would work out. You start running, you take like a leap to get a good hit in on this mercenary as they're sitting in the chair, when all of a sudden, their hand whips out and grabs you by the scruff. This mercenary stands up, 7 feet tall, turns around to face all of you.
Can I try to grab the mercenary from behind and put him in a headlock?
You can try. The 7-foot-tall mercenary. Go ahead and make a criminal. Well,
I wanted
it
to specifically. I want to do a headlock because I wanted it to be a criminal thing, not
Okay,
a bear. Thing.
not just like a bear jumping on them. Yeah, absolutely. You can make it a criminal roll.
Okay. I got a 1.
A 1! All right, so Captain Anberry, you are grabbed by this 7-foot-tall person. They're holding you, and he goes, "What do you think you are doing, messing in my comms?" Roll! As suddenly Sunny Anberry, tongue lolling out the side of her mouth, gets him in a headlock.
Yeah!
Hi.
Walk the plank!
I kick his shins.
Let's
I give him a
go.
noogie.
Ah! He's still not down yet. Guards! Guards! He shouts to the other mercenaries, as suddenly a bunch of them look in
I go
this
stand in the
direction.
doorway.
Hey, we better go! Oh, B! They all look away.
Thank goodness. Now turn around.
Orson is just gonna walk up to the guard that is being held and just use his muscle skill to just knock him out. It's a nice little bonk on the top of the head.
All right, muscle baby, roll to take the lower.
2.
Oh, mummy. Boom. With
No,
a,
I'm Orson.
he doesn't say anything in return. As with the crash, he falls to the ground. Flint, oh, you haven't seen a beautiful sight like this in so many years. At least 20 TVs lit up with different footage of the place. You are able to get a layout of where everything is going, what mercenaries are on what floors, where the passageways are. You see everything.
God, I'm a kid in a candy shop. I get to work, I plug in my PDA and start using the code that I would have created on the drive over. Oh man. My voice is barely there. So anyways,
Barely?
yes, barely. So I just get to work on getting that downloaded into the system, and I start looking for the poison gas distributors.
Incredible. Click, 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 click. Clint Beastwood, you are typing your claws, clicking back and forth on the keyboard. You are leaning forward. We see you typing very quickly, moving around your mouse back in your mom's basement as you are. We see a flashback of you gaming before we cut to you now. The light of the screens in your eyes. You are back. You are home. And wait a second. It seems like the poison gas is not digital. Not digitally sourced. It seems like these poison gas traps are built. They are manual. They are analog. They are all other words for not being activated by the computer. Doesn't seem like you're quite able to figure out where they are.
So, Orson, do you remember when I said that I was gonna be able to tell you all of the locations?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have to find a gas specialist, and by that I don't mean like someone who farts.
Okay.
I think that we're gonna have to like find the person who sets out the poison, and I think that the captain is gonna have to take care of them too.
Did you find any meat?
Not yet.
I did. It's on the first floor where like the peasants are.
I'm just thinking if we go have some meat, maybe I could sniff out some honey.
As you all are having this conversation in the security room, you hear a voice from behind you. You know, it turns out the reason that you're not able to see where I have placed my poison gas is because it is in this very room. And you all turn around, and on the floor, you see nothing, but then you look down, and sure enough, there is a rodent on the floor, a muskrat standing on his hind legs. He has a suit blazer on. Nighty-night, bears. He presses a button on his phone. Poison gas streams into the room.
I take out my snorkel.
You take out your snorkel, which...
And now, the gas entering my lungs is bamboo-shaped.
Yes, you do pass out. You do have one gas
No.
mask, right? Oh,
No, it is bamboo-shaped. And I am a panda, and I can eat anything bamboo-shaped, including this fucking poison gas.
I am so I don't think in any of my years as a GM of any game have I ever heard a stretch this incredible, this audacious that I think I have to let you roll for it.
Button is the best player to have at the table for this exact reason.
Oh my god, yes. As a panda, your skill is you can eat anything bamboo-shaped. Wow! And the snorkel makes it bamboo-shaped. This is a very important criminal roll button.
So good.
It's criminal?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Actually, wait, you're right, it's bear. Because it's
bear?
bamboo. It's bamboo-shaped.
Oh, okay, then
You still have that plus or minus.
I have a -1.
Yeah.
So does that mean I can add it to, what's it called? My bear and criminal, and then
You subtract it from the roll.
from the roll?
Yes.
So that, because I rolled a 4, so that would be a 3. One sec.
Okay.
Where are you?
What's your bear rating?
2. Fuck. Sorry, I'm swearing.
All right. Unless chat is really freaking cool and shares
I
another
would like-
-1 with button. Yeah.
I believe that I have a reroll. I would like to gift that to Button.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll make that happen. Button, roll again. You want that too.
In the meantime, how many flashbacks do we get?
As long as you don't spam them, I say as many as you want.
My phone is, wait, it's a
What'd you
1.
get? Yeah.
Okay. Incredible. We'll resolve that momentarily. Why were you asking about the flashback, Joan?
Because I think that I flashback to once again, Rodeo Drive. Pretty sure there's a we'll call it a Kiwi store on Rodeo Drive that is full of Kiwi phones, and that the inside the Kiwi store there is a honey founded transfer station, an HFT station.
Where's this
And
going?
because Sunny is incredibly talented at smelling honey, and she familiarized herself with the smell of HFTs at that HFT station, she noticed that the muskrat was coming just a moment before he got there, and managed to, I don't know. I didn't get this far. I didn't think you would let me get away with
It's
this.
a long, winding road. I wanted to hear you out. You know what, Sunny and Bear? This is a bear skill. So roll 2d6s, take the lower you want to roll under your bear skill. Yeah,
Are there any windows in here?
there are not. Orson, I'll answer your question momentarily once.
Yeah,
I rolled 2 2s and my bear's at 2.
Dang, unfortunate.
I smelled it too
But
late.
but that is a frustration, so you do move one back towards Bear in that moment.
Gotcha.
Orson, you wanted to put your mask on and then muscle everybody out?
Yeah, so he's gonna try and put the mask on, and then he just remembers being able to juggle not only large kegs but lions as well. So he's gonna go to pick up all of his bear allies and just bumble through the door, and just try and get everybody out of this dangerous situation.
This is, I'm going to tell you as the GM meta-wise, this is the most important roll yet because it will determine how things go after our break. So if anyone wants to give Orson Blackwood a little bit of help in the chat, you should definitely do so because you need a successful muscle roll right now.
Can I
to
flavor
not be
this with a
captured.
flashback?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
In this moment, this high stress moment, Orson remembers what happened last time. He was concussed, and he couldn't help Clint, Bearbra, Captain Anberry, and Sonny Anbear move out of a bad situation. Today, he corrects that. And he goes, "Not today!"
And what's your roll?
1.
Orson, not only do you have the power of your muscles, not only do you have the power of how to win friends and influence people, you also have the power
And influence friends.
and make people. You have the power of resilience, of determination, of the greatest thing a philosopher could have, redemption. Orson, you and the still conscious Bearbra Streisand are able to, well, you hoist up Clint Beastwood and Sonny and Bear. You hoist up the unconscious and limp Captain Anberry, Bearbra Streisand. As you run, the muskrat goes, "What is going on?" Oh! And he is slammed to the side by Orson Blackwood. "That is not very nice. I'm going to make a meme where I am the handsome one and you are the ugly one."
Shut up.
Is the last
What
thing
is
you
a
hear.
meme?
And on what is a meme and the bears running being pursued by mercenaries, that seems like a great time to cut to break.
Yeah, dude.
All right, friends, we are going to be back in about 5 short minutes. I do want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has donated so far. We already hit the first goal of $150. Again, all of our donations today are going to Feeding America, so we not only appreciate your donations to helping them, but also helping us with our roles for our 4 bears and honey badger friend. So we will be right back. We hope that you go and use this time to stretch and use the restroom and drink some water and take care of yourselves as well. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. We are so excited to be in the second half of our Honey Heist game. I am just going to quickly throw it over to our GM, Julian, to give us a little recap of the road so far.
Indeed. Yes, if you are just tuning in with us now, wow, things have gone from a sneakery mission to a chasery mission. our four bears and Honey Badger were able to break into HoneyCon. You were able to figure out the layout of the building by disguising as a sexy bee breaking into a room. However, it looks like you have been found, as tech billionaire and runner of HoneyCon this year, E.L. Muskrat, has found you. But before the poison gas is able to knock all of you out, thanks to some quick thinking and incredible metagaming by Button, Orson Blackwood and Barbara Streisand are conscious. You are running through the second floor. Muskrat shouts, "Guards, after them!" As it seems like 10 mercenaries are now chasing you. Are you running towards the stairwell, or are you running deeper into the second floor? Choice time.
Ooh. Stairwell.
Stairwell. You run into the stairwell. The guards are not that far behind you. Up or down?
Up.
The only way is up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I know that, Barbara.
All right. You go up. There are floors 3, 4, and 5. You know from what you have been able to gather that they are most likely full of conference rooms. We'll say that for the fun of it, the 5th floor is the indoor golf course.
That's where we're headed then,
Yep.
for sure.
Yep.
All right.
All the way to the top, you and me, just like old times.
All right. So you all run. You bound up the stairs carrying your friends. The guards, right as you are passing the 4th floor's stairwell, it seems like the guards are starting to poke out. You have some choices to make. Do you carry on into the golf course? Do you wake up your friends? Do you try and impede the guards' progress somehow as they are running up the stairs a few flights off from you?
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Orson,
Yeah.
we need our captain. And they lug Captain Ann Barry off of their shoulder, and Barbara looks down and says, "Captain Ann Barry, I thought I was retired. I thought I'd never do this again. I was done with the business, but you inspired me, and we need you more than ever." And they give him a slap. I'm sorry.
It's like, where's this going?
This is fantastic.
Are
I
they gonna
love this.
This is perfect.
Hit me as hard as you need to.
Wake up.
It was either a kiss or a slap. It was going one of those two directions.
I feel both. It's okay.
Yeah.
You jolt awake, Captain Ann Barry, slapped in the face.
There you are, my dear. We need help. What do we do?
Forward ahead!
Forward.
Starboard! I have no idea what starboard is.
I think
Right.
left.
I think that's
okay.
left.
Left. You slam into a wall.
Ow!
All right, so Captain's awake. Are you waking up the other ones? Now the guards are 2 staircases away
Yes,
from you.
I'm while Barbara is keeping their hands strong, Orson is just gonna be going back and forth, bopping noses, just making sure he's like, up, 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 come on y'all, get up, please.
And
please.
sure enough, like poking a dog in the nose or
Yeah.
a shark, whatever. There's
Yep. Same
whatever
animal.
animals have sensitive noses, like their
Same
nerves
animal.
kind of like light up, and you 2 awaken.
Boop.
Morning.
Morning.
We're forging ahead.
I think I just
Where's
yell
the
out,
office?
"Who was stink?" as I wake up.
Oh, I'm not a perfect person. Also, we have a grenade, yes?
Yes.
You do.
He'll take it and throw it behind him.
Oh
You take the pin out. One of the dumb human guards look down and goes, "Is that a pine cone?" There's an explosion. Congratulations, everyone! You've killed people.
Yes! And men tell no tales!
I'll deal with this guilt later.
One of us killed someone. I want the records to state one
Me.
of us.
Orson, I approve.
Thank you.
And we run to the top floor.
We run to the top floor.
Amazing. So this staircase, yes, only goes up to the 5th floor. So you, boom, throw the doors open. There are dead guards probably behind all of you, but it seems like you're not being chased anymore. And the 5th floor is taken up by an entire indoor mini golf course. You see 3 electric golf carts lined up next to one another. And you do see some executives in suits batting some balls around. One of them goes, "Oh, well, hey there. What are you all doing up here?"
Who smells the most like HFTs?
Well, we have a face, don't we? A face character.
That's me.
That's the
And
captain.
out, like from behind this just pack of bears, a tiny badger crawls through everyone's knees.
Well, howdy there, Captain. You here for a round of golf?
Slightly tempted by it, and looking back at the others to confirm, seeing the head nose.
No! We're here for your booty!
Here for our booty? Well, I don't know what you could possibly mean by that. There's a few different definitions.
Loot?
Here for our loot? Well, we simply... What are you talking about? We don't have much loot. We only
The
each have
golden liquid!
the golden liquid, the honey.
The honey!
Well, I don't know if we're going to tell you about the honey.
I would like to leap to its face.
Good man.
You know, the thing about giving a honey badger the face roll is they never get around to doing the face stuff because they're so busy doing the honey badger stuff.
Sorry. I
Make
was
a carnage
trying
roll.
really hard not to, but it seemed like the right thing.
Make a carnage roll. Go for it.
Okay.
Roll 2, take the lower.
1. Okay.
Yeah!
It's a 1.
Okay, so you claw...
Get it, Captain.
You claw this executive in the face. He falls to the ground. Oh no, my face! My handsome face! I was supposed to give a speech on why sweatshops were fine tomorrow. Now how am I supposed to attend the conference?
Sunny Ann, now's your chance. Can we yeet
I
a
was
human
gonna-
off of a golf cart?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeet.
Yeah. In yeeting, Orson rolls Sonny and Bear like a bowling ball.
Incredible. Sunny and Bear, you roll like a bowling ball. Are you rolling her to the golf
To,
cart?
to the golf cart. Yeah.
Amazing.
So I fully like Sonic the Hedgehog spin dash over there and then
Yeah.
just like top up and land into the driver's seat and all aboard! Beep
Amazing.
beep 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 beep.
Did we
It
grab
doesn't
a-
actually have a horn, it's a golf cart. I'm just actually making the
Actually.
beep noises.
Of course.
Beep 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 beep.
I would like to scoop up a like a not I don't know, like a bucket of golf balls.
Sure. Yeah.
And
I'll allow
maybe even just a driver for every person here.
Amazing.
Mm.
Or I get every person here. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Because we all have our hats on.
Too.
So you did lose a grenade, but now you all have a bunch of golf clubs. What will these armed mercenaries do about you now? Are you all piling into the same car?
100%.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. And as you are driving, you really clown car yourself into this golf cart as it's going forward. Sunny and Bear, you are having the most epic drive of your life. It is zoomed in on you. We see you driving, turning, twisting, and then it cuts to zooming out, and you're going like golf cart speed around some mini golf hills.
Yes.
You know, I remember the last time that she was driving though, we damn near died. So I am glad that we're going like 5 miles per hour.
Oh, we established that she fully drives like this because that's what she's seen on TV.
That makes
Amazing. And yet, all of you are able to see, because this tech billionaire has a bit of a car empire as well, you do see off to the side, the Muskrat tunnel, which looks like it will fit your golf cart and possibly take you upwards.
I help steer us that way.
Okay. Sunny and Bear's just zigzagging, going like 2 miles an hour, and you just offer a very gentle paw and like turn it.
Buckle your seatbelts!
sense. This thing ain't got no seatbelts.
Open the sails!
And I'm standing on the top of this with my arms open wide.
Absolutely.
I have a cape. Can I have a cape?
Sure, why not?
I have a cape and I hold it open.
Trim
Incredible.
the mizzen mast!
You can have a cape if it's a towel that says something like Summer Sun on the back. Or
Yes,
something
it
like that.
does.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Or I've been to SoCal, just like on
And
the
it's
back.
striped, of course, with the bright baby blues across.
Absolutely.
And it has a little picture of the California state flag because that has a bear on it.
on
Hey, We got California facts. We got Michigan facts. You know what else we got? Lovely incentives to help our players. Give them a look. Consider it. The epic pirate music blasts as Captain Ann Barry, you with your towel cape, are standing proudly on top of the golf cart. You enter the Muskrat tunnel, and extremely slowly, you all progress like several feet at a time, slowly through this narrow tunnel with gamer lights and no fire exits as you kind of like slowly rotate up several floors. But eventually you do see an exit onto, it seems like the 8th floor of the building as you pull out. And sure enough, waiting for you, standing on top of what looks to be about a 10-foot tall mechanical man, is E.L. Muskrat. Well, I have been waiting for you, bears.
I think I throw a golf ball his way, just as hard as I can.
Stop that. Stop that. So much for the tolerant left. Now, I'm going to...
Oh, God. Thank you for that.
So, it seems like you have been able to get past my armed guards. Humans are idiots, after all. Being suckered into buying my B-coin using honey as currency. But rest assured, my plans will continue, as you will be stopped by my giant humanoid robot.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Sonny Ann, keep driving. And as soon as we begin to pass by it, Orson will dip out of the golf cart and use his black bear climb skill to get up and get that pilot, baby.
This is a bear roll. Go ahead.
And this is 2d6, correct?
This is
Because this is my bear
Yes.
skill.
2d6 take the lower, and if anyone wants to help.
Ooh.
I will help.
Okay.
2.
Is that enough?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm at 3 with my bear skill.
All right. So there you go. Move your points as you are able to, Orson, paint this picture, actually. This is a 10-foot tall, giant mechanical man. Very rudimentary, very blocky looking, and standing on top of his head, seemingly controlling it with the phone that is about as big as half of his body, is E.L. Muskrat.
Taking some notes from a group of acrobatics that he spent time with over the 5 years he's isolated himself at the circus. He rolls backwards, and not only rolls backwards, but beginning to go up the foot, almost like a ramp. And as soon as he starts to feel that momentum sink, he just grabs on and just full Mulan just jumps and like pushes his way upward, claws embedding into this thick metal skin until he makes his way to the top.
Be a bear. You leap and up the bear to the very top, and suddenly you are face to face with E.L. Muskrat.
Hi there.
Hey, listen, I have an incredible fortune, and if you would just, I could do very wonderful things with it. Look, I made a meme where you are the handsome one this time.
You should punch him!
Through the glass, grabs him. Where's the honey muskrat?
He rolls backwards on top of the robot's head. Wouldn't you like to know? Because even if you defeat me, my honey currency system is set to go live in 10 minutes. And soon, all the honey in the world will be spread amongst my other billionaire friends. My other billionaire friends. Because honey. Ha 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 ha. You cannot stop me.
Can you say over and
You're
out,
bad
please?
at jokes!
Over and out, please.
Did you hear that, Clint? We know that we got to get this HFT out of here. And he puts the walkie-talkie in his back pocket. Now, you're in a bad position. I'd tell us where the honey is right now. Or you can take a fall. That's up to you.
Give them to me. And you see Captain Ann Barry,
Oh.
mouth open wide at the bottom of this, just
You're
waiting
gonna
to
like
catch.
seeing the captain.
I'm gonna roll a die really quick.
Okay.
And I'll add a +1 to it. Thank you, chat.
Boo,
Orson.
tomatoes.
Orson, as you are shouting at Muskrat, there is one loud pop of a gun. All of you see Orson stagger as a bullet from a mercenary who has run up the Musla tunnel has shot Orson. She says, "We got him." Orson, you start to pitch backwards off the top of the robot.
It's Mufasa style in this house right now. He's just, whoa.
Arson! Can they run to try and catch him?
Yes, I was going to ask, how do you all stop this incredibly large black bear from falling 10 feet and hitting
I'm
the
gonna
ground?
try to pivot the golf cart around so that even if he doesn't get caught, even when she jumps up to catch him, they land on top of the golf cart.
Oh, that's very good.
Bear breath takes off their butterfly wings. No, the other one.
Bees. You got it, baby.
Next turn, honey.
I take off my additional set of butterfly wings.
Oh, he's packing extra pair.
Take off the bee wings, not the butterfly wings. I throw them up to hopefully soften this landing and carry him towards some sort of sill so that he doesn't fall on the ground.
Bear, like half-pound bee wings at him. We see Bear
study physics.
We see Bear Breath throw this in slow motion. She looks elegant, or they look elegant as ever, hair flapping in the wind. The bee wings are immediately crushed by Orson as he falls. But Sunny and Bear, as you pull, you can potentially pivot. And going through your little sun bear brain, you're like, maybe the centrifugal force will, and like that's about all that your brain is going. But I want you to make a driving check for me.
I'm the driver. Can I do 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Why do I keep rolling the same thing?
Oh no.
The same good thing.
No, the same thing on both dice, which was 4, and I'm at 3 on both.
Can I give them my +1, -1?
I think you can.
I will do that.
All right. That brings me to 3, but I'm at 3.
All right. Yep. Move a point back into criminal as successfully. You are able to cushion Orson's fall with the. The mental image is so hard because you're all in the cards, and also.
Can we just say it like softens the fall and he does land on the ground, but it's not like the full fall?
Absolutely. You roll off the lid of the incredibly packed golf cart with everybody hanging out. Orson, it seems like you've been shot through the spine. You can still move, but dang, it hurts.
Owie.
And it seems like the sniper loads another bullet and points it at all of you. What do you do?
I would like to jump onto the top of the cart and go,
Captain is here! You're my crew!
and I would like to do a flashback if it would be possible. I
Yeah.
don't know if this is gonna work.
Go for it.
So we go
Flash
back
us.
to a
Wait.
time way before, early in Captain Anne Barry's career, and you see her on this giant ship called the I'm a Bear. It's just very straightforward. I'm a bear. She's been chasing this bear life for a long time, okay? And you see that at the time, this whole ship is just covered in gold, very successful, treasures galore, but it isn't the gold that she seeks. She's up there at the top, searching in the crow's nest, looking for the gold, the honey that she is. But down below, the crew that she had hired, the mercenaries she had hired to help her with this, are very happy, upset that she does not find the gold she's looking for. She gives them the ship and all the gold to join the Black Bear market to find what she truly seeks. So she knows some of the mercenaries. Can I wield that?
All right, this is a definite face roll. So roll 2d6s, take the lower. This is a criminal skill. And remember, everyone keep an eye on your criminal and your bear scores. You don't want to hit 6.
Captain.
A 3 and a 4.
All right.
Yay!
The sniper trains their rifle up at this little honey badger. She takes her sunglasses off. My God. Anne?
Say it! Full name!
Captain Anne Barry?
Barry is here! And she kind of like out of nowhere like has confetti that she blows out from behind her.
Naturally.
Naturally, as one has. You always have confetti in your pocket.
As you should. You're the captain.
Yes.
Captain Anne, I was always so impressed by your confidence when we worked together. I never thought I'd see you staring down the end of my barrel. And Muskrat shouts out, "Hey, what are you doing? Go ahead and shoot the badger, please."
It's time for you to join my crew once again. Come aboard!
And she gestures to have her join our golf cart.
Captain Anne Barry, I, Elizabeth Sanderson, have always loved you. You see her gun move up and bang! And it seems like Muskrat very narrowly dodges out of the way. Whoa, his phone clatters to the ground.
Can I scoop it as I'm on the ground?
Yes, you can.
Scoops it.
Oh, I was gonna
Clint.
say that as dumb as Sunny Ann Bear typically is, she managed to take EMT lessons while that whole 5 years was going on, and she's actually a very competent EMT and has been tending
Thank you.
to Orson.
He hands the phone to Clint. This is your big moment, kiddo. You got this. Get those HFTs out of here.
I am just all the way down. I feel like I have hacked into the Muskrat's honey network, and I'm going to roll to shut it down.
Yes, go for it.
Get it, Clint.
2 2s. Hell yeah.
Yes!
Clint. The phone, we see the reflection of the phone in your eyes. You take a deep breath. This is no harder than getting a pentakill. You start hitting all the buttons on the phone. You are able to hack into the phone. Muskrat shouts, "No!" As we see all over the world, boom, boom, boom. All of these conference rooms full of men in suits are like, "What the? My stock's value, it's nothing now."
If I may, I think I'd also, my eyes are very glazed over, honey. And I think that out of either the security cameras or just some sort of technology, honey just starts oozing out all over the world. And on the projector, do we have a name? Does anyone can just think of a name, like off the top of their head? It says #BeABetterBadger. In the projector, which doesn't make any sense,
No,
but that's
but it's
okay.
phenomenal.
We don't
All
need
over
it
the
to.
world, we see Times Square. Every billboard changes to #BeABetterBadger.
Bear a better badger.
They're a better badger. As everything all over the world starts changing, you see a lot of Wall Street tech analysts typing on their computers. "I don't understand. All the stocks are going down. Ooh, the value of honey, it's nothing. We might as well return it to the animals now." And Muskrat screams, "No!" Falling to his knees, his little muskrat knees, on top of his giant robot.
It was always fungible after all.
"You, bears, I've had enough of you. If I'm going to hell, you're going with me." He presses a button, and out of the robot's chest, several different pipes appear, which start releasing poison gas into the room. "Au revoir, bears," as the muskrat falls unconscious on top of the robot as poison gas starts to fill the room.
I would like to flashback.
Okay.
Right before Orson got in the car, right before this heist, he was worried. Maybe he'd miss home too much. He brought a nice little tent with him, a nice little circus tent that he will dig out of his bear pocket. It exists. Don't fight me. And he unfurls it to try and gather the poison into this small little enclosed parachute.
Amazing. Now, you, Alec,
Yeah,
what role are you going to argue with me that this is going to be?
I'm
How
gonna.
can you justify it?
I think that this is a criminal role
Mhm.
because this is something that he has done not once but twice before at a party.
Mm, yes.
He was embarrassed about a fart, and so,
So
he
he
took
That
a
was
Why
only
is it
the
a
first time.
parachute?
The second time, he was definitely trying to hotbox the joint.
Yeah, he
Does that make you more human?
well, it's a criminal role because he hid the fart in a shirt and then popped it behind somebody else. Made it look like they farted.
Oh.
Devious.
Definitely learned it from Barbara. 100%.
Yes, absolutely. They taught him, and he loves them for it.
And as they see
Alright.
him doing this now,
And then I have
She's
to
just-
make the roll.
This is, once again, a very important criminal role.
all those years of training.
Oh.
That's a 1!
Yay!
Yeah!
Fucked everything over out of excitement.
Arson, deftly, as soon as the poison gas starts pouring out, you take your parachute up, you wrap it around the poison gas being released from the pipes within the robot. You very deftly tie the knot. You yank it behind you. And you have trapped all the poison gas inside of this large parachute.
Got him.
Now can we get mead?
Yeah. That feels fair.
Like I said, we just
Awesome.
have to go to the first floor where the peasants are. But I guess now that like we defeated the EL Muskrat, they might not be like peasants anymore.
Let's loot his pockets and see if he's got a map.
And I don't know how big a muskrat's pockets are, but
It's,
stuff
probably
my
not
hands
much bigger than yours,
They're
actually.
Okay,
not big,
cool.
but they're deep.
but they're deep.
Yes. You are able to look through Muskrat's pockets. You do find about 5 different credit cards of unknown brands inside of there. That it seems like that's what he does all his purchasing on. No cash on him. It seems like he's a very digital guy. You do not have a map, it seems.
Got to pass to the Squid Game.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
100%. You find an animal mask in there. No. So, at this point, the mercenary that's in love with you, Elizabeth Sanderson, speaks up, Captain Anberry. Captain, he might be down, but there's still dastardly things afloat. Now,
Tell me everything. Got the fish.
Yes. Not only was he trying to make honey a currency, you see, there is a plan where if he cannot have it, then nobody can. All the honey that he has collected, a very vast amount of the world's supply of honey kept on the 10th floor, is going to explode and detonate. That's how he's going to rise the stock up. He's going to reduce the world's supply of honey, and we still haven't stopped the bomb.
No!
Well,
Captain
then let's
Anberry
go.
Falls to her knees crying.
No.
Captain!
Yeah.
Now is not the time to panic. Slap. Poor Captain again.
My
I
God, when
believe in you.
when is she gonna get a kiss instead of a slap? Jeez.
They kiss her forehead. I'm sorry.
You're right. We've got to get at this. Everyone on the ship.
Pointing
No
to the
need,
golf
then.
cart.
The golf cart moves even slower with Elizabeth Sanderson, mercenary, sunglasses, hair tied back into a tight bun, sniper rifle trained just very cautiously to protect her captain. As you all continue up the Musla tunnel, and as you pull out into the 10th floor, you see a sight you've never seen before. There is the largest beehive you've ever seen in your life. And it is taking up the entirety of the floor, almost starting in the center. It takes up almost everything, and it is being manned by little mechanical bees, just mechanically, robotically moving around, pollinating the honey.
I take
seems
off
like
my
this was-
crown and I hand it to Beerbra. And I say, yeah, so I'm thinking like if you put my crown on and get out the sexy bee costume, as long as you're still wearing it or still have it, that they're gonna think that you're the queen bee and like respond to the commands that you give them.
Barbara
Tracks.
takes off the little bee antennae and placing it onto Clint's head. They say, "You have always been the best cosplayer of all of us. Now is your time."
And I just sob a little bit, but I put it on and I start my stuff over to
Amazing.
the worker bee that looks like he's like second in command.
All right. You go up to this robotic worker bee, but you know how machines work. Hey, gang, can we justify this as a hacking check?
Oh yeah.
I think we can. So, Clint.
Oh no. Oh no.
my God.
Everything's falling apart.
Those are your hacker
The bees attack
glasses.
you! Oh no!
Oh. Okay, this is just a very delicate thing that needs to be done in a different way, but I rolled a 2, so we're in.
Dubstep bees.
Okay. The bees look over to you, and Muskrat, not one full of original ideas, didn't exactly program them to act very differently from normal bees. They look over to you, and they seem to be awaiting orders. Millions of bees in this giant hive, all the honey that Muskrat has gradually stolen and siphoned and is prepared to destroy so that he would have been the only one who possessed the honey stock.
So, like, buzz, my friends, the thing that I need from you right now is to, what's your name? And I, like, look at its little tag and it says, I don't know, B. Dave Walters. And I say, yeah, B. Dave, I'm gonna need you to come with me. Everybody else, can you actually line the doors? I don't want any security coming in. And I walk B. Dave over to the, like, mainframe of the hive, and I say, right now, B. Dave, I want you to shut this down, and I want you to equally distribute all of this honey to every bear across the globe. Can you do that for me?
B. Dave buzzes in response and says, "I am an official wizard of the coast." And then B. Dave's eyes light up, start flashing as the orders are given. The bees start swarming around the hive. The hive, which is also mechanical, starts jettisoning up into the air, carried by these mechanical bees, and all over the United States of America, it starts raining honey, starting from the West Coast forward. And it seems this honey is wait, hang on, sorry. This is actually said by Elizabeth Sanderson because she's wearing sunglasses. It seems this honey is officially redistributed.
Bravo.
Be distributed.
Sunny Ann, that was brilliant.
Thank you.
So,
Orson's crying.
Tears of joy, right?
Oh yeah, he's elated. Yeah.
absolutely.
I pull out an accordion and I'm definitely singing some shanties right now. Celebration.
Amazing.
She's
You-
Sunny is getting B. Dave to introduce her to Brennan B. Mulligan.
B. Dave flies you over to Brennan B. Mulligan,
Brennan B. Mulligan.
Excuse me. Brennan B. Mulligan, who thoughtfully says, say hi, Intrepid here. I don't know, something. Says,
Say
B
hi,
mention
Intrepid.
20, he says triumphantly.
Very
Be
good.
mentioned.
There we go. So you all start to make your way out of the building. It is raining honey all over SoCal. You see humans rolling around in the puddles like fish. Not
And
sure.
nobody
what to do with
knows how to drive.
it. And one of the seagulls flies up to you, and goes, "Excellent work, bears. Seems like you've accomplished something incredible this day. And if it comes down to it, and the world needs anything heisted again, I'm sure we could find you." What's the sun bear doing?
You got some honey on you.
I got some. Oh yes, sorry. I don't have opposable thumbs. Can one of you just?
I gotcha.
Ow!
Oh,
Never mind. God, it's so long.
And I think the music suddenly changes to something much more upbeat, and we are going to go one at a time and see what you all have done with your successful mission as the most successful heisting team out there. We will go first to Barbara Streisand. What is Barbara doing with your newfound success? Glamour.
Barbara has turned a corner because these fine people have made Barbara realize that retirement doesn't suit them. And all Barbara wants to do is follow Captain Anne Barry wherever she goes. But first, they make a stop at a carnival. And one day, Orson Blackwood walks into his dressing room and they finally get to do the chair spin.
Hello.
Hello, Orson.
I'm surprised.
I'm so glad. I don't believe you, though.
I am. I didn't expect this. That's crazy.
My dear, I saw what you did with the tent.
Yeah.
It's an impressive man who can listen to me. And you are very brave.
It helps that you're always right.
See, that's all I needed to hear. And they get on a knee and they produce a little band of honey.
Aww.
He just goes, I would happily be your bear consort in any heist that you would give me the privilege of accompanying you on, Barbara.
I adore you, my honey bear.
Flowers.
And sure enough, that honeymoon goes brazy.
Honeymoon.
So Orson, since we're on you, is there anything else you do with your great success?
Orson spends a good amount of years after this heist collecting wealth, not using it, keeping it sparingly, and building a summer home for his partner and partners to all come to after jobs and just spend time and hang out. He's got a pool room, he's got a swimming pool, and he's got a room specially for the captain that says, "You've always been the best bear of all."
Amazing. This seems perfect. Captain Anne Barry, you are welcomed as a bear among the rest. And what do you do with your great success and fortune?
Everyone else is so nice, but she's kind of selfish in this. We pan over to the annual bear parade. And there's this float shaped like a ship with all of her friends on it, having eye patches and hooks and our own little swashbuckling swords, and the captain high up in the crow's nest just waving a big banner around that says, "I'm the best bear!" And she's just screaming it and throwing out gold honey coins everywhere.
The humans in the audience shout, "I love Disney World!" And Sunny and Bear, what are you doing with your great success and fortune?
I'm actually in the audience of the bear parade along with my friends B. Dave Walters, Brennan B. Mulligan, and Abia Iyengar. And I'm telling them a story about two bears that fall in love, a bugbear and an owlbear, and how sweet it is. And yeah, I'm like, you guys should totally make a show out of this.
If they have children, are they owl bugs or bear bears?
They're chubs!
Okay.
Because an owl, a baby
Wow.
owl is a chick, and a baby bear is a cub.
Joan had
So
that
they're
so ready.
chubs.
I was not ready for the aggressiveness of that
I'm
answer.
thinking about this.
Sink your teeth into that. That's fine. Okay.
Joan had that so ready. Amazing. You have this discussion about owl bears and bugbears having children with famed BMs, D. Dave Walters and Brennan B. Mulligan, to which B. Dave Walters says, "I was Marseed the Typhoon." And finally, we cut over to Clint Beastwood.
I think that because 5 years ago I moved in with my mom and I've been living in her basement, not paying any money because I am just, I play video games with my friends, but I don't have a job. I think that I get a very lucrative career after this that pays me lots of real money, and I present my mama bear with a check, and I say, yeah, so mom, like, here's back rent for like the past 60 months. I really appreciate you letting me stay here, but I think that I'm gonna actually move out now. And I give her a big old kiss on the cheek, and I pack up my shit and I leave.
All right. Clint, you sling a little bag over your shoulder. You walk out into the beautiful North Dakota gray with your house behind you. You raise a fist in the air and Don't You Forget About Me starts playing in the background. And we cut to credits.
Oh,
Wow.
Beautiful.
this is
chaos,
so
that's beautiful.
fun.
That happily ever after I always wanted.
Truly. Absolute pleasure playing with everybody. Why don't we first thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you all so much. If we have any last minute generous folks in the chat who want to get us to our final goal, feel free. But oh my god, we passed our first goal so quickly. That is amazing. Jess, is this the part where we popcorn around, introduce ourselves? Where to find us?
Yes, this is the part where we popcorn around. Julian, our wonderful GM, let's start with you. Tell us who you are and where the people can find you.
All right, yeah, we'll popcorn around and we will end with Jess so they can close the stream. Hello, everybody. My name is Julian, or JuliCiel, JuliCiel, on Twitter and the social medias. I am a Twitch affiliate. I play weekly on the FreeForge TTRPG network. I am the co-creator and co-writer of the award-winning audio series The Realm Tree. It's a story about fairies getting their wings, featuring actors from Avatar: The Last Airbender, Genshin Impact, and Assassin's Creed. It's a podcast series you can listen to with the comfort of your very own phone. Always happy to collab. Send me a message anytime, JuliCiel. And I'll popcorn it over to our dear Roxana.
Hi, I have been Sunny and Bear, and your friendly and competent driver. You can find me on all the social medias as the Rogue Senna. Well, THE, not like Megan Thee Stallion, just the one E. I considered it. And you can also find me hanging out with 3 Black Halflings. We will be at PAX Unplugged doing a live show, so come see that. We're going to play a game of my friend Eric. We are going to build a world and play a game in it in an hour. So come check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And otherwise, just 3 Black Halflings, the number 3 Black Halflings, and the Rogue Senna. I will popcorn it over to the Pirate Captain.
Cheers. So here on Twitch, I am Caustic Phoenix because Caustic Phoenix was already taken, so whatever. And because I'm terrible at consistent branding on Twitter, I'm Becca Gonzi and Beck Gonzi on Instagram. So we do a lot of fun RPGs over on my stream, and we do a lot of readings, lore books, because who doesn't love a good story? But if you are interested, on Sunday, we are finishing up the Skypiercer campaign, but typically on D20 Deathmatch, we have D&D meets PvP, and it is chaotic. Think WWE, inspired by, Celebrity Deathmatch and Mystery Science Theater 3000 kind of vibes behind it. So come join us. It's chaotic. It's not fair, but we laugh a lot. So, yeah. Let's go with Button.
Hello, I am Button. My pronouns are they, them. I'm Blue Button on social media. You can find me Sundays over at twitch.tv/CommuneDM, where I play in both the Unearthed Inheritance campaign and in Known Realms Tolesh, which we'll be playing tomorrow. And if you are free next Saturday, November 19th, check out twitch.tv/Rolling4Charity. We are raising money for Doctors Without Borders and playing some D&D at 7 p.m. Alec.
Okay, that makes sense. Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at CommunityM. I am a player in Heroes of Asteria Unearthed Inheritance and the archivist for Known Realms Tolesh. Known Realms Tolesh is every Sunday night at 6 p.m. EST, and Unearthed Inheritance is every other Saturday morning at 11 a.m. ET. You can also find me at twitch.tv/rolling for charity on next Saturday at midnight, playing Call of Cthulhu with the great folks over at Chaosium. So it's a lot of fun, and we do some really good stuff. And,
What time zone? Time zone.
EST.
Eastern. Yeah, thank you. If I fumbled. And popcorn. Jess.
All right, I'll take us home. First, I just want to say a big shout out to the cast. Y'all were so much fun to play with. Thank you so much for agreeing to be here. This was so much fun. Everyone in chat, you just heard all of the cool stuff that they're doing, so please, please, please go and support them because they're absolutely fantastic. Second, I want to say thank you to chat and all of your donos. We just raised $150 for Feeding America. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I'm Jess. This is my channel. You can find me on the internet at Jess the Human. That's Jess with one S. I'm also in Fang Gang Podcast, which is a Vampire the Masquerade podcast. We're currently on San Diego by night. I play Jay, who is a caitiff pretending to be a Ventru. So that's fun. But anywho, thanks y'all for being here for Honey Heist. This has been so fantastic. We are going to be raiding into Quest and Chaos. So I hope you enjoy their game. They are playing Call of Cthulhu, and hopefully we will see y'all back here for our next charity stream, which is going to be mid-December. It's going to be D&D. I should have the date, but I don't. I'll be tweeting about it.
It's December 12th.
Thank you so much. Yes, Alec is going to be in that one as well. It's going to be fantastic. So hopefully we see y'all then. And until then, we will see y'all later. Bye.